Hello! In this video, you will learn about homeowners insurance and its 8 different types. What is a homeowner's insurance? Homeowners insurance is a form of property insurance that covers losses and damages to an individual's house, referred to as the dwelling. In addition, it covers the assets in the home, referred to as personal property. Homeowners insurance also provides liability coverage against accidents in the home or on the property. Simply put, a homeowner's policy helps protect the most valuable asset most people will ever own. Homeowners insurance is made up of coverages that help to repair or replace an individual's home or belongings if they are damaged by certain perils such as fire or theft. It can also help to cover costs if an individual accidentally damages another person's property or if a visitor is injured at their home. For example, while a family is away on vacation, a mother brown bear and her cub break into their home through the back door in search of food. The bears proceed to destroy much of the family room and living room, including the furniture, television, gaming systems, and flooring in their hunt. All of this is caught on security video and was thankfully fully covered under their homeowner's policy. But take note that certain homeowners' policies would not offer coverage for this type of loss. Various types of homeowners' coverages will be discussed in the homeowners course. Condominiums. Covenants, conditions, and restrictions, also known as CC&Rs. Your CC&Rs cover the rights and obligations of the homeowners associations to its members and vice versa. CC&Rs often cover legal issues such as property use restrictions, clearly defined maintenance obligations for the HOA and individual members. If a homeowner purchases a condominium, they are required to purchase a particular type of homeowner's form. This is a type of form that specifically covers the specialized needs required by condominium owners. Condominium owners have specialized needs because all condominium owners are part of an association that owns all common area property, as defined in governing documents called a CC&R. Tenants or renters insurance. Another type of homeowners insurance form provides coverage for tenants and for someone renting or leasing a property, an apartment, home, condominium as their personal residence. This type of coverage is mainly for a tenant's personal property and or loss of use of the dwelling. For example, your apartment was broken into while you were at the movies. The intruders forced entry to the back door and got away with the television, DVD player, stereo system, and jewelry. Renter's insurance will cover the cost to replace these items. There are different types of homeowner policies, and these are Homeowner 1 or basic form, Homeowner 2 or the broad form, Homeowner 3, special form, Homeowner 4, contents broad form, Homeowner 5, comprehensive form, Homeowner 6, unit owner's form, Homeowner 7, mobile home form, and lastly, Homeowner 8, or the modified coverage form. The first type, or Homeowner 1, is the basic form, also known as Basic Form Homeowners Insurance. This is truly the most basic form of homeowners insurance out there. If you have an HO1 policy, your home will typically be covered at its actual cash value. Personal belongings can be covered by HO1 policies, but this is not always the case. HO1 policies typically provide coverage only for damage or loss caused by 10 specifically named perils like the fire or lightning, windstorm or hail, explosion, riot or civil commotion, aircraft vehicles, smoke, vandalism and mischief, theft, and volcanic eruptions. Damage or loss caused by events that are not specifically listed are not covered. Because these policies provide so little coverage and do not cover some rather common events such as damage caused by falling objects or the weight of snow or ice on a roof, many insurance carriers no longer offer these policies. HO1 insurance isn't recommended for most people. The second type is Homeowner 2, or the broad form, also known as broad form homeowners insurance. It provides coverage for a broader variety of perils compared to an HO1 policy. HO2 policies will typically cover your home at its replacement cost. Personal property will be covered at its actual cash value. An HO2 policy will typically cover everything that is covered by an HO1 policy, plus additional coverage for perils such as damage caused by the weight of ice or snow on a structure, the accidental overflow or discharge of water or steam, freezing, cracking, or bulging caused by a sudden and accidental event, accidental discharge from an artificially generated electrical current such as power surge, and falling objects. Individual HO2 policies may provide coverage against additional named perils depending on the company. While HO2 policies are more common than HO1 policies, they are still less common than HO3 and HO5. That's because of the limited coverage that they offer. The third type is the Homeowner 3, or the special form. HO3 coverage is the most common type of homeowners insurance. It is also known as special form coverage. Under HO3 insurance, your home will typically be covered at its replacement cost, while your personal property will be covered up to its actual cash value. An endorsement can, in most cases, be added to your policy to provide replacement coverage for your personal property for an additional cost. Compared to HO1 and HO2 policies, HO3 provides coverage against a much broader number of perils. This is because while HO1 and HO2 policies only provide coverage against certain named perils, an HO3 policy will provide coverage for your home against damages caused by any peril except for those specifically excluded in the policy. Some perils commonly excluded from an HO3 policy include earthquake, flood, landslide or mudslide, nuclear, accident, sinkhole, neglect, and act of war or government action. HO3 policies typically only cover personal property against named perils listed in a policy, which typically corresponds to the named perils found in an HO2 policy. This type of policy will be a good option for most homeowners. And no wonder, it is the most commonly held homeowners insurance policy. The fourth type is a Homeowner 4, or contents broad form, and this is more commonly known as the renter's insurance. As such, HO4 policies are specifically designed for those who are renting or leasing an apartment, a home, or a condo. Renter's insurance essentially covers a renter's personal property at its replacement cost against the same named perils found in an HO3 policy. Renter's insurance will also typically cover your living expenses if your rented home becomes unlivable due to damage caused by a named peril, for example, a fire, and you need to find a new place to stay. An HO4 policy may or may not provide liability coverage. So if you're renting an apartment, a condo, or house, this is the policy for you. The fifth type is a Homeowner 5 or the comprehensive form. HO5 insurance or a comprehensive policy is often considered to offer the highest level of coverage for single-family homes. It is in many ways similar to an HO3 policy, but with an added protection and a few key differences. Under an HO3, only your home is insured at its replacement cost, while your personal belongings will be covered at their actual cash value. An HO5 covers both your home and personal belongings at their replacement cost, which is typically higher than cash value. Additionally, while an HO3 limits coverage for personal belongings to only named perils, under an HO5, your personal belongings will be covered for all of the same perils as your home is. Finally, an HO5 policy will typically come with higher coverage limits for certain types of personal property, such as art, jewelry, and electronics. Because of the higher coverage limits offered by an HO5 policy, this is a good choice if you have a lot of high-value personal property in your home, or if you simply want as much coverage as possible. After HO3, HO5 is the second most common type of homeowners policy. The sixth type is the Homeowner 6 or the Unit Owners form. An HO6, also known as Condo Insurance or Unit Owners Insurance, is a special type of policy designed for those who live in either a co-op or condominium. In most cases, the condo association will hold HOA insurance, which will typically cover the condo building itself and certain shared areas. While each HOA policy will vary in exactly how much and what it covers, you as the unit owner will need to purchase coverage for anything that the HOA does not insure. This will often include coverage for any renovations, upgrades, or improvements made to the unit after you purchased it, the walls, floor, and ceiling of the unit, personal property, loss of use, and personal liability, and more. Because HOA policies can vary so significantly, it's crucial that you understand exactly what is covered with a master policy so that you can purchase adequate coverage for your own unit. If you own a condo or co-op unit, then you'll most likely need HO6 coverage. If you rent one of these units, then you will need renter's insurance or an HO4. The seventh type is a Homeowner 7 or the mobile home form. An HO7 is essentially designed to provide the same coverage offered by an HO3 policy but for a mobile home. This is because mobile homes are not covered under an HO3 policy, which is designed for a single-family home. These policies are also known as mobile home policies, or an MHP. HO7 policies can provide coverage for a variety of structures, including a single and double wide manufactured homes, single and double wide mobile homes, trailers, including travel trailers and fifth wheel trailers, sectional homes, modular homes, and park model homes. It is important to note that in most cases, mobile home policies will only cover the home while it is stationary. It doesn't typically cover damages or lost cost while the home is in transit. If your home could be classified as any of the structures listed above, then this type of policy may be the right one for you. That being said, mobile home coverage may also be available in the form of an endorsement on another policy type, such as an HO3 or HO5. If you are unsure if your home qualifies for HO7, HO3, or HO5 coverage, an insurance agent can help you understand your options. The last type is a homeowner rate or the modified coverage form. HO8 policies are specifically meant to provide coverage for homes that otherwise don't meet the insurer's standards for other types of coverage. In most cases, this means that the home is at high risk of loss or damage, or has a replacement cost that is higher than the actual cash value of the home. HO8 policies typically provide coverage against the same named perils as an HO1. The amount of coverage offered by the policy will be based on the home's actual cash value and not its replacement cost. Very often, this type of policy is held by older homes, such as those constructed with minimum or aluminum wiring, which is prone to fire, a damaged roof, significantly outdated plumbing, or other factors that would need to be corrected or replaced to qualify for other forms of coverage. If you can't afford to undergo these updates or else don't want to, as might be the case for homes which are historical landmarks, then purchasing an HO8 policy allows you to purchase coverage for your home even without undergoing these expensive updates. That is the end of the video, and we hope you learned something today. Thank you.